Thank you, Mr. Chair. Hello all. I know I'm between you all and dinner, so I'll of course try to make it short. Saying that it's a great pleasure to be here as a member of the Portuguese Parliament, standing with you to be against what is happening to human rights in Iran. I always remember a thing Michelle Bachelet said about human rights, quoting the first article on the Declaration of Human Rights, saying, "We are all born equal." And in that day, the article is right. The problem is the days after that. And we all know that the days after that are not coming in Iran, and that the days after that mostly depend on where we were born in the first place. And, well, the atrocities speak for themselves. Many of you spoke about them, and the ongoing violence following the death of Masha Amini has shocked us all. Violence on young people, just like me, subjected to torture and murder, and then disguised as some suicidals that were in Iran. That's not acceptable, and that's what I want to talk about youth, because youth was not a thing. It became a thing in the 80s, in the 70s, because the world saw a generation of people that was changing things. And they changed my country in the 70s, and by the 90s, the wall was down on in Europe. So that's something. They changed it because they could dream a different country as only young people can. And it's not acceptable to get shot just for dreaming. It's not acceptable to get arrested for dreaming or to get tortured because we want a change. So, as an international community, I just come here to say we know it's bad. And yesterday, Mrs. Dowlat was welcoming us, and she told me a sentence along the conversation that said, "God does not need your prayer, you're the one who needs God." And I kept on thinking about it. If people in Iran really need my speech or my prayer, and I would say they don't. They will keep on fighting and resisting if I don't make this speech, and if we all don't make this speech. So what can I offer? And it's, of course, commitment. This is my first time here, but commitment as a member of parliament to bring more members of the Portuguese parliament to this fight, commitment, actions back home, awareness back home, things that a democratic partner would offer a democratic Iran. So I say it's tough, it's difficult, but we also know it can change because many Iranians are fighting for it to change, and we can only hope for being able to help them all because, well, impossibles are just like being young. They go away with time, so keep strong. Thank you.